If you live in Las Vegas, hard water usually announces itself long before you ever test it. White crust around faucets, cloudy shower glass, stiff-feeling laundry, and soap that refuses to lather properly. Choosing the best water softener for Las Vegas starts with understanding how calcium and magnesium move through the whole house, coating fixtures, plumbing, and appliances along the way. The right system needs to protect that equipment while giving you water that rinses clean and behaves properly in the shower, dishwasher, and washing machine. The biggest decision is whether you want a salt-based softener that removes hardness minerals or a salt-free system that conditions them to reduce scale, and whether you want whole-house filtration included as well. I'm comparing softening approach, household flow, regeneration controls, maintenance, and the extra filtration that matters on city water. And if you want to take a closer look at any of these systems, I've put links to the best price I've found for each one in the description and pinned comment. Starting at number 5, the Aquasana SimplySoft water softener is a straightforward ion exchange system for homes with up to 5 people and 4 bathrooms. If you want the best water softener system for Las Vegas with certified hardness reduction and intuitive controls, this is one of the simplest conventional setups in the lineup. Ion exchange removes the calcium and magnesium responsible for hard water scale, so you get fewer chalky deposits around fixtures, better soap lather, and less mineral buildup inside water heaters and dishwashers. Its 40,000 grain capacity and 11.02 gallon per minute rated flow give a typical family enough softened water for overlapping showers, laundry, and kitchen use without turning the morning routine into a traffic management exercise. Aquasana rates it for hardness up to 200 grains per gallon, giving you substantial treatment headroom when Las Vegas water is particularly demanding. Efficiency is the stronger ownership angle here. Metered operation regenerates around actual water use rather than blindly following a calendar, and the system uses 50% less salt and 28% less water than conventional time-based softeners. That means the resin refreshes when it's done real work, so you waste less salt and send less regeneration water down the drain. The convenient LCD display shows the time, regeneration mode, and gallons remaining, which makes it easy to see where the system stands before a busy weekend or a house full of guests. Aquasana includes a pre-filter that keeps rust, sediment, and silt from clogging the softener, so the resin and control valve aren't taking the full hit from incoming particles. You replace the standard pre-filter about every 2 months, while the optional low-maintenance version stretches that interval to 6 months. The brine tank stores up to 230 pounds of salt, so top-ups are less frequent than with a small cabinet unit. A brine safety valve adds overflow protection, and the system carries IAPMO certification to NSF and ANSI Standard 44 and CSAB 483.1. The unit is backed by a 5-year warranty on the control valve, a 10-year warranty on the pressure vessel and brine tank, and a 90-day satisfaction guarantee. If you want certified hardness reduction, simple controls, and a familiar salt-based ownership routine, the Aquasana SimplySoft water softener is a dependable place to start. Moving to number 4, the US Water System's Matrixx Smart Metered Water Softener gives you more room to size the system around both household demand and Las Vegas hardness. For anyone trying to find the best water softener in Las Vegas for a larger home, the important advantage here is the choice of flow rates and grain capacities. The 3 versions provide service flow rates of 10, 15, or 20 gallons per minute, with maximum capacities of 35,000, 53,000, or 70,000 grains respectively. That lets you match the softener to the number of bathrooms and simultaneous water demands in your home, so a shower, washing machine, and kitchen faucet aren't all competing through an undersized valve. By removing scale-forming minerals before they spread through the plumbing, the Matrixx keeps fixtures cleaner and reduces the mineral load reaching water heaters and appliances. The treatment tank contains NSF-certified 10% cross-linked resin, which offers stronger resistance to chlorine and iron degradation than standard 8% resin. That durability matters on chlorinated city water because the resin is the working material that repeatedly exchanges hardness ions and then regenerates for another cycle. Stackflow internals use oversized upper and lower baskets to distribute water through the media more evenly, reducing channeling and supporting a uniform backwash. In daily use, That means the full resin bed participates, instead of letting water carve an easy route through one section and leave capacity sitting idle. The Bluetooth-enabled control valve connects to the Legacy View app, where you can adjust settings, check salt level, follow regeneration cycles, and review up to 90 days of water use data. The separate brine tank holds up to 220 pounds of salt and includes a safety float and overflow, so you refill less often while keeping protection against an overfilled tank. US Water Systems backs the tank and resin with lifetime warranties and covers the valve and electronics for 10 years, which suits buyers who want long-term protection around the parts that matter most. For larger Las Vegas homes that need flexible flow sizing and genuinely useful phone-based monitoring, the US Water Systems Matrixx Smart Metered Water Softener is the strongest connected option here. If you're dealing with Las Vegas hard water right now, leave a comment with your hardness number if you've tested it, along with what you're noticing around the house: scale, dish spots, stiff laundry, low soap lather, or appliance buildup. I read all these comments carefully, so include your household size and number of bathrooms too, and I'll help you think through what kind of softener setup makes sense for your home. At number 3, the Kind Water Systems E3000 takes a different approach by combining whole house filtration with salt-free scale control. If you're looking for the best water softener for Nevada without salt, regeneration water, or an electrical connection, the E3000 offers the most distinct alternative to conventional ion exchange. Its template-assisted crystallization cartridge changes calcium and magnesium into microscopic crystals that are far less likely to stick inside pipes, fixtures, and appliances with 88% or greater scale prevention. The minerals remain in the water rather than being exchanged for sodium. So there's no brine tank, salt hauling, regeneration water, or electrical connection. For a Las Vegas homeowner who wants to control scale without adopting the routine of a conventional softener, that makes day-to-day ownership unusually simple. Before the water reaches that scale control cartridge, a 5-micron pleated sediment filter traps up to 95% of dirt, sand, rust, silt, and other visible particles. A catalytic coconut shell carbon block then reduces chlorine, chloramine, volatile organic compounds, trihalomethanes, haloacetic acids, and over 150 other contaminants. So the system addresses more than the white residue on your faucets. The carbon stage carries NSF and ANSI 42 certification for chlorine, taste, and odor reduction, while the manifold and water contacting components carry drinking water safety and lead-free certifications. That means the water you shower in, cook with, and pour from every tap gets broad city water treatment before the scale control stage finishes the job. The compact manifold measures roughly 29 inches high, 23¼ inches wide, and 8 inches deep, mounts without taking up floor space, and delivers up to 15 gallons per minute for homes with as many as 5 bathrooms. You wash and reuse the oversized sediment cartridge when practical, then replace the sediment and carbon cartridges every 6 to 12 months depending on water quality. Each swap uses a simple twist-off housing. With no salt, electricity, or wastewater cycle to manage, the maintenance calendar is mostly about keeping those filters fresh. For whole house contaminant removal and serious scale control without salt or regeneration, the Kind Water Systems E3000 is the clearest low-maintenance fit in this Las Vegas lineup. Coming in at number 2, the SoftPro Elite HE Water Softener focuses on high-efficiency ion exchange for city water. If efficiency is the priority in your search for the best Las Vegas water softener, SoftPro's combination of upflow regeneration and precision brining is the reason to look closely at this one. You can choose 32,000, 40,000, 48,000, or 64,000 grain capacity, so you can easily match the system to your household size, water use, and hardness level. Its 10% high-capacity resin removes calcium and magnesium throughout the house, which means much less scale on shower glass, fewer spots on dishes, better detergent performance, and significantly less mineral stress inside plumbing and appliances. In a Las Vegas home where hard water leaves its mark on plumbing, fixtures, and appliances, that whole house mineral removal is the main event. Upflow regeneration sends brine through the depleted portion of the resin in the opposite direction of normal service flow, helping the system use salt where it's actually needed. Precision brining prepares only 70% of the brine in advance and calculates the top-up required for the depleted resin. saving up to 30% more salt. On clean city water, the control can skip as many as 10 unnecessary backwash cycles, which reduces water use without skipping the regeneration that restores softening capacity. If remaining capacity falls below 3%, a 15-minute quick recharge carries the household through until the full 2 a.m. regeneration. The controls handle several ownership details automatically. Vacation mode pauses routine regeneration while you're away, and after 7 days without water use, the system performs a brief refresh to keep the resin bed from sitting stagnant. Similarly, built-in leak detection watches for abnormal flow or pressure changes. A limited lifetime warranty covers the control valve and essential components, while the 60-day money-back guarantee gives you time to confirm the system is properly sized and delivering the change you expected. For a Las Vegas household that wants true softening with aggressive salt and water efficiency, the SoftPro Elite HE Water Softener is the strongest high-efficiency choice. And at number 1, the Kind Water System's E4000 combines salt-based softening with sediment and carbon filtration, which makes it especially well-matched to Las Vegas city water. If you want the best Nevada water softener in this lineup for dealing with both hardness and common city water disinfectants, the E4000 offers the most complete treatment package. The first stage uses an oversized 5-micron pleated filter to trap up to 95% of dirt, sand, rust, and other particulates before they move deeper into the system. Granular activated carbon then adsorbs chlorine, chloramine, volatile organic compounds, trihalomethanes, haloacetic acids, pesticides, and herbicides, with NSF and ANSI 42 certification for chlorine taste and odor reduction. So you're not only dealing with scale, you're drastically improving the water used for drinking, cooking, showering, and laundry across the entire home. The salt-based stage removes up to 99% of calcium and magnesium, preventing new limescale and reducing the spotting that makes sinks, glassware, and shower doors look permanently overdue for cleaning. Metered control tracks actual water use and regenerates when the resin approaches capacity, so salt and water aren't spent on arbitrary calendar cycles. Bluetooth access through the Legacy View system lets you manage settings from your phone, while a 9-volt battery backup preserves metering and safely stops regeneration during a power failure. With up to 12 gallons per minute of whole house flow and support for homes with 5 or more bathrooms, the E4000 has the capacity to soften busy homes without making normal water use feel in any way restricted. The maintenance schedule is clear rather than complicated, which is a refreshing change. You replace the sediment cartridge every 6 to 12 months, renew the carbon media every 5 years or 600,000 gallons, and typically refill salt every 4 to 6 weeks depending on hardness and household use. The softening resin lasts approximately 15 to 20 years based on water quality, so the main long-term routine is keeping the brine tank supplied and the 2 filtration stages on schedule. Kind covers the tanks with a lifetime warranty, the electronic heads for 7 years, and the purchase with a 120-day satisfaction guarantee. For Las Vegas homeowners who want hardness minerals removed and city water disinfectants filtered in one coordinated whole house setup, the Kind Water System's E4000 is the most complete choice in this lineup. Now that you've seen the different approaches, leave a comment with whether you're leaning toward true salt-based softening, salt-free scale control, or a combined softener and filter system. Go ahead and include your hardness level, bathroom count, salt preference, and any questions you're still weighing. I always read these comments, and I'll help you narrow down the most sensible direction for your water and home setup. So here's the simple way to choose the best water softener for Las Vegas based on what your home actually needs. Pick the Aquasana SimplySoft for certified, straightforward softening. Choose the U.S. Water System's Matrixx Smart Metered Water Softener when flow sizing and phone monitoring matter most. And go with the Kind Water System's E3000 when you want robust filtration and strong scale control, without salt. The SoftPro Elite HE Water Softener is the efficiency-focused option for true softening, while the Kind Water System's E4000 gives you the broadest all-in-one treatment for Las Vegas city water. And when you're ready to take a closer look, you'll find links to the best price I've found for each system in the description and pinned comment.